So we just practiced converting fractions using multiplication. Let's convert fractions using division. Converting fractions using division. Converting fractions using division. So we can multiply to make the same fraction, but now we can divide to find an equivalent fraction. Division. So divide. So let's divide, right? So let's practice. Let's try to find an equivalent fraction for 2/4. So let's divide by 2. So just like multiplication, if we times 2 to the top, we have to times 2 to the bottom. So if we divide by 2 on the top, we have to divide by 2 on the bottom. So let's try that out. Let's divide by 2. 2 divided by 2, 4 divided by 2. What do we get? 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So 2/4 is equal to 1/2. 2/4 is equal to 1/2. So let's try the next one. 2/6. 2/6. So what can we do here? We can also divide. Let's try to divide by 2 again. What do we get? 2 divided by 2. 6 divided by 2. 2 divided by 2, we get 1. 6 divided by 2, we get 3. So 2/6 is equal to 1/3. 2/6 is equal to 1/3. 2/6 is equal to 1/3. So let's try again. Let's try the next one. 6/8. 6/8. So we can also divide by 2. Let's try that, dividing by 2. 6/8. We're going to divide by 2 each number. So 6 divided by 2. Oops, let me fix that up. Eight divided by 2. So 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3. 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4. So 6/8 is equal to 3/4. 6/8 is equal to 3/4. So let's try something else. We don't always have to divide by 2. We can also divide by different numbers. So the next one, let's try to divide by 3. We can also try to divide by 3, 4, or 5, right? So let's try to divide by 5 this time, right? So 10/15. We're going to try to divide by 5. So let's write this out. 10/15. Divide by 5. Divide by 5 is equal to 10 divided by 5 is equal to 2. 15 divided by 5 is equal to 3. So 10/15 is equals to 2/3. 10/15 is equal to 2/3. Right? So whatever we do to the top, we also have to do to the bottom. So now we know how to convert fractions using division. Right? So today we're going to be practicing converting fractions using division. So we can see we just use division to find the same fraction. Right? We can divide by any number, but we have to, just like multiplication, whatever we do to the top, we have to do to the bottom. So let's turn our books to the next page, to page 72 for practice. Page 72. Page 72. Page 72. So, page 72. Let's try to do some together, and some I will let you do yourself. So, 5/10. What do we have to get to this number 2 as the denominator? So we can see 10 divided by 5 is 2. And we can do 5 divided by 5 is equal to 1. Very good, right? So whatever we do to the top, we can see here, we have to divide by 5, divide by 5. Whatever we do to the top, we have to do to the bottom. Whatever we do to the bottom, we have to do to the top. It's the same. Okay, let's look at number 2. 9/12. 9/12. All right, 9/12. And we see 12 divided by 3 equals 4. 9 divided by 3 is what? 9 divided by 3 is 3. So 9/12 is equal to 3/4. 9/12 is equal to 3/4. So let's look at number 3. 6/9. 6/9 is equal to 2/3. So what do we have to do? 9 divided by what equals 3? 9 divided by what equals 3? We know 9 divided by 3 is equal to 3. So if we divide by 3 on the denominator, we have to divide by 3 on the numerator. 6 divided by 3 is equal to 2. 6 divided by 3 is equal to 2. Very good. So let's look at number 4. 4/16. 4/16. 16 divided by what equals 4? 16 divided by what equals 4? We know 16 divided by 4 is equal to 4. So whatever we do to the bottom, we have to do to the top. So 4 divided by 4. 4 divided by 4 equals 1. 4 divided by 4 equals 1. Very good. So 7/21. All right? So 7/21 is 21 divided by 7 is equal to 3. We can just do 7 divided by 7 is equal to 1. So 15/20. 15/20. 15/20. 15/20 divided by what equals 3/4. So 20 divided by what equals 4. 20 divided by what equals 4. 20 divided by 5 is equal to 4. Very good. So if we divide by 5 on the bottom, we have to divide by 5 on the top. So 15 divided by 5 is equal to 3. Very good. So we can do that. Divide by 5 and divide by 5 on the bottom as well. So let's take a look at number 7. Number 7, they give it to you. You have to find the numerator. So 12/15 is equal to blank over 5. So 15 divided by 3 is equal to 5. So then we have to do divide by 3. We also divide by 3 on the top. So 12 divided by 3 is equal to 4. Very good. So we have 26/65. 26/65. 26/65. So 26/56 is equal to 2/5. 2/5. 65 divided by what equals 5? 65 divided by what equals 5? What do we think? 65 divided by what equals 5? We know this. It's 13. 65 divided by 13 equals 5. So 26 divided by 13 as well. So 26 divided by 13 equals 2. So this is how we get it correct. because we know 13 on the bottom, so we also have to write 13 on the top. Whatever we do to the numerator or the denominator, we have to do to the same. Here we do divide by 13, divide by 13. So it's the same. Let's go down the page a bit and start with exercise number 2. Write the number in each box to make an equivalent fraction. Write the number in each box to make an equivalent fraction. So number 1, 6/8 is equal to blank over 4. So what do? We have to divide. Remember, 8 divided by what is equal to 4? 6 divided by what, right? Whatever we do to the top, we have to do to the bottom. Right? Whatever we do to the bottom, we have to do the top as well. So 8 divided by what equals 4? 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4. So 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3/4. So let's try the next one together again. 10/25. 10/25. 10/25 is equal to blank over 5. So 25 divided by what equals 5? 25 divided by 5 is equal to 5. 25 divided by 5 equals 5. So if we do it to the bottom, we have to do it to the top. So 10 also divided by 5. 25 divided by 5 is equal to 5. 10 divided by 5 is equal to 10 divided by 5 is equal to 2. So we get 2/5. For homework and classwork, I want you to try number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For homework, I want you to do page 72, these, right? So let me write that down. Homework, okay? So let's do those for homework. Tomorrow, I will review it. I will check the answers with you, and then we will compare fractions after. But this is homework and classwork for today. Please try number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? Make sure you do each of these and find the equivalent fraction.